Okay, we are live on Facebook. One second, let me just make sure the volume's coming through here. Okay, we are perfect. All right, if you're just scrolling through the newsfeed and you see this and you want to learn how to grow your social media business, keep watching. I'm going to explain to you how to use each platform to your advantage, and I'm going to teach you how to do it for free. So the first platform I'm going to start with is Facebook because that's the platform I'm live streaming from right now. And the thing that I like about Facebook is that it allows anyone with zero followers, with zero money, to just go on the internet and build a community of like minded people, build relationships with them, and potentially get them to buy from you, get them to become a distributor with you, and get them to become business partners with you. And in some cases, you can even find people that will mentor you. And the way that you do this is by going into a Facebook group. Now, Facebook added this feature called groups, which, from what I remember, I think they were the first ones to do it. But the groups feature was a huge hit. It allowed people to go on the internet and find other like minded people without, without just guessing, is basically what that did. So over the years, there's been, I mean, I couldn't even tell you how many tens of thousands of network marketing groups, affiliate marketing groups, cryptocurrency groups, forex trading groups, stock trading groups, etc. there are out there. So I know that most of the people on my Facebook are affiliate marketers, network marketers, things like that. And if you're new to this and you want to start getting people asking for the invite links to your business. You want to start getting people joining you in business. What you got to do is go into the groups and start friend requesting people, but only friend request like 5 or 6 people at once. Because if you friend request too many at once, you're going to get flagged. Facebook algorithm is going to think that you're a bot or a spammer if you go and friend request like 50 or 60 or 70 people at once. So when you go into the group, do these friend requests in increments. And then also check to see that the group has real and recent engagement. So you want a group that's active. You want a group where people are posting and have posted within the last 24 hours, and the posts are getting engagement with real people within the last 24 hours or so. Once you found a group like that, go in there and friend request like 5 or 6 people at once. Wait a few hours, go back in later, friend request another 5 or 6 people. Do that a few times throughout the day. Do that like, 4 times out of the day, maybe 5 times out of the day. And what happens is you'll be adding about 20 to 30 people a day. By the end of the month, you've sent out a few hundred friend requests or more. And then by the end of the second month, you probably sent out close to like 800 or 900 friend requests. And what happens is any of those people that approved your friend request, now you can go on their timeline and friend request people on their engagement. And what happens too is Facebook then starts recommending you to other people on the other people's friends list that you just friend requested. So it begins to snowball effect. Now you've got people friend requesting you, you're friend requesting people, you've got the Facebook algorithm recommending you to other like minded people in that niche because you've already interacted on those profiles, if that makes sense. That's like the first step. That's what I would do. Number one, if you don't get any engagement, if you can't get any people to join you in business, if you don't make any money right now, I would start with Facebook and just go into groups and start friend requesting people. Don't pitch them your business. Just become their friend. Just be like, say something like as if you were at a social event or you're at a bar or you're at a music show or you're at the park by your house just hanging out. Talk to these people like you're just becoming their friend. Don't try to pitch them a business. Once you've built trust and they like you as a friend, then they might join you in business later. But for now, just start building the community of like minded people. The other thing that I would recommend for starters is download the TikTok app on your iPhone or your Android and start making TikTok videos and put your Facebook link or your Instagram and your YouTube link because you can actually put all of them in your TikTok bio. TikTok will will link and synchronize to your Instagram and your YouTube and put an Instagram and YouTube hyperlink button in the bio of your profile. And then you can also put a custom link of anything that you want. So you have 3 links that you can put in your TikTok bio. Now, what you're going to do with TikTok is you're going to use this as a traffic source, a free traffic generator, by making videos with a good hook. You must hook people in. On TikTok, because of the way their news feed works, you have 5 seconds to hook in your audience on TikTok, because everyone just sits there with their thumb and they go like this. 1, 2, 3. Look at how fast I'm going past people's content. So when someone lands on your content, you have a split second for them to be captivated enough to engage a little bit. So you got to start off your hook. The very first frame needs to be words starting to come out of your mouth. If you have like a half a second of dead space before your video, that's not good, because look at how fast I can just scroll past it. So every millisecond counts on TikTok. You need to edit your videos to the very exact frame that your words start coming out of your mouth, because look at how fast I'm just going by people. You got 5 seconds to hook your audience. You want them to follow you on TikTok and start watching all your videos. And then in your videos, the other thing you're going to do on TikTok is you're going to put a call to action. The call to action is going to be something along the lines of, if you guys like the kind of content that I share, make sure you click the links in the bio of my TikTok and follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube. Or click the link in the bio of my TikTok and subscribe to my email list if you've got an email capture page in your bio. Direct the traffic where you want it to go. The other thing that you can leverage on TikTok, and this is more significant if you're starting from scratch, if you have 0 followers, is the hashtags. TikTok has hashtagging enabled, and people view the hashtags on TikTok. People search hashtags on TikTok. They don't do it on Facebook. Hashtagging on Facebook, completely pointless. But TikTok, when you put the hashtags in there, TikTok will identify the niche of your video, and it'll put it in the newsfeed and show it to brand new people that have never seen you before. Facebook does not do this. So the TikTok algorithm really favors brand new creators. Facebook algorithm does not favor brand new creators. Instagram algorithm does not favor brand new creators. YouTube does to an extent, like with YouTube Shorts and being able to put titles in your videos and good taglines and have a good hook on the YouTube Shorts. YouTube is also a good free traffic generator for a newbie, but TikTok is by far the best one in my opinion. That's why I recommend start with TikTok and Facebook. Master those 2 platforms, and then switch, then add YouTube, then add Instagram. I've noticed that sometimes if you try to learn like 4 or 5 or 6 platforms at once, it can be overwhelming. You really only need 2. If you can master 2 of them, there's no reason why you can't start making some significant money online. Facebook being your relationship builder tool, and TikTok is going to be your free traffic generator, which is really all you need to start making money. You need a traffic source. You need to be able to build relationships with the people that are coming in, and the people that are coming in are your traffic. And then you got to be able to convert them into a sale, convert them into a distributor, convert them into an investor, or whatever it is that you're offering. Really, all you need to get started is TikTok and Facebook. I know you can do a lot just with TikTok alone, but in the direct messaging feature on TikTok, they do not have hyperlinking active. Facebook has hyperlinking active in the direct messenger. That's why I highly recommend you pull people off TikTok and onto Facebook. You're going to have a much easier time building relationships and converting your traffic with Facebook than on TikTok. Especially if people have to ask you questions or they want to jump on a call. See, Facebook in the Messenger app has calling, it has voice activated messages, it has hyperlinking. TikTok does not have those features. That's why I say Facebook is a much more advanced relationship building tool than TikTok. But TikTok is a much more, it's a much more, well, I wouldn't say advanced, like the level of advancement is kind of the same even on Facebook. But the difference is Facebook algorithm does not favor new content creators. If you build a brand new Facebook account with no followers and you post all this amazing content, no one is going to see it. If you go on TikTok with no followers and post a bunch of amazing content, a whole bunch of new people are going to see it and they're going to follow you. And then that's when you start directing the traffic. As you begin building this momentum, because again, this is a momentum thing, it's going to start out kind of slow and it should start to snowball as long as you're consistent with it. As you start building this momentum, often what happens is you might be invited to collaborate. Now, this is where you can really start leveraging and growing bigger, is when you begin collaborating with other content creators, doing Zoom calls with other content creators, other marketers, doing live streams with other content creators and marketers. Maybe you get invited onto a podcast. Maybe you start your own podcast and you reach out to collaborate with people now that you've got a network that you can pull from. This is completely free. You haven't spent any money yet. I mean, maybe there was like a little fee to join an affiliate program. Sometimes there's a little starter fee, but there's plenty of affiliate programs that are 100% free to join and just earn commissions. Like I've got a couple that I'm using that are 100% free to earn commissions off. And I can send those to you if you're interested. But start on those two platforms, TikTok and Facebook. Go into the groups, start producing content. Learn how to use the TikTok video editor. The TikTok video editor is the most advanced free social media editor on the internet. It has green screening, it has GIFs, it has titles, it has moving graphics, it has filters. You can add audio, you can do voiceover, you can adjust the volume of the audio, you can adjust the volume of the music, you can cut, you can split, you can do transitions. There's just so much stuff that you can do on TikTok and you can whip out these edits in like a few minutes, maybe like 10 minutes if it's a longer one. But this stuff used to take hours and like thousands of dollars in camera equipment and editing equipment to produce stuff like this, back before it was all on the iPhone. But now this thing fits in your pocket. Like, to do green screening effectively, like you needed to have an entire studio room with cameras and tripods and a big computer with video editing, and it took hours and hours to green screen. You can literally do a green screen effect just by tapping a button and boom, and then just say what you're going to say and then upload it, and it's done in like 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're not using TikTok, you are missing out on just a ton of money. Like, TikTok is just this giant pile of money, and all you got to do is reach out and grab it. And by reaching out and grab it, I mean just learn how to use the video editing features on TikTok. There's so many creative video editing tools on TikTok, and if you learn how to use them, you're going to captivate an audience that has never heard of you. You're not going to have to spend money on paid traffic or paid advertising, because if you learn how to use the TikTok algorithm correctly, have a good hook, have a good title, have a good cover photo, and use the right hashtags, say the right thing at the right time, you are going to get a whole bunch of new followers and friends and business relationships. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always DM me the word affiliate, or ask me to send you a list of the affiliate programs that I'm in, and I can send that to you in a direct message on Facebook, and it's all hyperlinked. You can just click right to it from Facebook, because it's like I said before, the features in here for business relationship building are fantastic. Everyone, have a wonderful day.